What is the black sheep of the family? The black sheep of the family is a phrase used to describe a family member who is considered an outlier or an embarrassment to the rest of the family. The term originates from the idea that a black sheep in a flock stands out, just as a family member who does not fit in with the others is easily noticeable. While the term black sheep has negative connotations, it is important to note that being the black sheep is not always a bad thing, and there are many reasons why someone might be labeled as such. One of the most common reasons someone might be labeled as the black sheep of the family is because they have made choices that go against the family's values or expectations. For example, a family that places a high value on education and career success might view a family member who drops out of college and chooses to pursue a non-traditional career path as the black sheep. Similarly, a family with strict religious or moral beliefs might view a family member who engages in behavior that goes against those beliefs as the black sheep. In some cases, the black sheep of the family might be someone who struggles with addiction or mental health issues. Family members might view this person as a burden or a problem, particularly if they have had to provide financial or emotional support as a result of the person's struggles. This can be particularly challenging for families who value self-sufficiency and view asking for help as a sign of weakness. However, it is important to recognize that being the black sheep of the family is not always a negative thing. In some cases, the black sheep might be the family member who is the most independent, creative, or adventurous. This person might be the one who is willing to take risks and try new things, even if it means going against the family's expectations. While this can be challenging for the family to accept, it can also be a source of inspiration and encouragement. In other cases, the black sheep might be the family member who is the most honest or authentic. This person might be the one who is willing to speak their mind and challenge the family's beliefs and assumptions. While this can be uncomfortable or even painful for the family to hear, it can also be an opportunity for growth and self-reflection. It is also worth noting that being the black sheep of the family is not necessarily a permanent label. People can and do change over time, and the qualities or behaviors that once made them stand out may no longer be relevant or applicable. For example, a family member who struggled with addiction in their youth might become sober and go on to lead a successful, fulfilling life. In this case, the family might need to reevaluate their perceptions of this person and reconsider whether or not they still fit the label of the black sheep. That being said, being the black sheep of the family can be a difficult and isolating experience. Family members might be critical or judgmental, or they might simply be distant or disapproving. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, rejection, and low self-esteem. It is important for the black sheep to remember that they are not defined by the label that has been placed on them, and that they have the power to create their own identity and path in life. If you are the black sheep of your family, there are a few things you can do to cope with this situation. First, try to find a supportive community outside of your family. This might be a group of friends who share your interests or values, or it might be a therapist or counselor who can provide you with guidance and support. It is also important to remember that you are not alone. Many people feel like they do not fit in with their family or community, and this is a normal part of the human experience. Try to connect with others who have had similar experiences, whether it is through online communities or support groups. Another helpful strategy is to focus on your own personal growth and development. This might mean pursuing your own goals and interests, even if they do not align with your family's expectations. It can also mean working on your own mental and emotional well-being, through practices like meditation, journaling, or therapy. If you are a family member of someone who is the black sheep, it is important to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. It can be tempting to be critical or dismissive, but this will only further isolate the person and create tension within the family. Instead, try to listen with an open mind and offer support and encouragement. Remember that everyone has their own unique journey and struggles, and that the black sheep of the family is no exception. In conclusion, the black sheep of the family is a term used to describe a family member who does not fit in with the rest of the family. While this label can have negative connotations, it is important to recognize that being the black sheep is not always a bad thing. Sometimes, it can be a source of inspiration and growth, and can help to challenge the family's beliefs and assumptions. If you are the black sheep of your family, it is important to remember that you are not defined by this label, and that you have the power to create your own identity and path in life. If you are a family member of someone who is the black sheep, approach the situation with empathy and understanding, and offer support and encouragement.